Hi guys, it's David from August University. I just wanted to do a free training for you guys today, and today's topic will be credit. So growing up, I was never taught about credit. No one ever told me anything. I was told that credit cards are bad and I should cut them up with scissors and leave them alone. Little did I know that credit is everything. When it comes to business, when it comes to investments, credit is everything. So one thing you guys should know, the first and foremost, is that, people that say credit cards are bad, it's actually a lie. With anything can be used in the wrong way, right? Weapons can be used in the wrong way, not to be negative or anything. With great power comes great responsibility. I think is that a Spider-Man thing? I love Spider-Man. But make sure that you're using it the right way and it will not be harmful, it will actually be beneficial. So with credit, when it comes to buying a home, when it comes to utilizing mortgages and investing into real estate and properties and investing into business, you need credit to get started, right? If you have no leverage, you can't expand. It's at least difficult to expand. So think about credit as leverage. I don't know what this pops up there right now. Think about credit as leverage. So one of the strategies I'm going to give you guys today, I'm not sure what your situation is right now, what your credit rating is, but just know that you can utilize different credit cards to actually improve your credit and attain more. So that being said, let's start this off. I'm in Canada. I'm not sure where you guys are located, but in both US and Canada, and you can DM me if you're in a different country because I can find out the best resource for you. I've actually helped out one of my friends in Australia, found the best resource for him. But for US and Canada right now, there's a website called Credit Karma. It's completely free. You're gonna sign up for the website, go on there, punch in your information, and then you're actually gonna be able to see a credit score and see where you're at. This is an approximate score, guys. There's different credit bureaus as well, and I'll get into more of that in a different video. But this gives you an overall idea of what you can get approved for, what your credit score is, and how you can utilize Credit Karma's resources. Some of those resources are actually credit cards that you would actually get approved for. So for example, you have decent credit, you're over 600 to 700. There's a certain tier of credit cards that you'll be approved for. Up until 600, it's traditionally you're gonna be able to get approved for like a prepaid money down credit card. So for those that do not have a credit card right now, they had debts in the past and they're struggling and they have no leverage, what I recommend first and foremost is if you can't get the free credit cards, get something like a Capital One guaranteed card. One of those cards that have they usually start you off with like a $500 limit. And you have to put some money down, which is unfortunate, but it's worth it. Think of it as an investment in yourself to increase your credit rating in time, so that you can get those free cards later and keep moving your score up. So one trick from this, if you guys have one credit card or multiple credit cards, try to keep your balance underneath the 30% mark. So what that means is if you have $100,000, sorry, 100,000 is a lot. This isn't the Black American Express or something like that. Or actually, I meant 1,000. I was thinking big money right there. $1,000, right? You have a $1,000 limit. Try to keep the balance on a monthly basis underneath $300. So if you have a limit of 1,000 max, spend less than 300. That's the rule of 30. I'm not sure if it's actually called that. I call it that. In a perfect place, you're actually spending less than 10%. So out of a $1,000 credit card, you're spending $100 or less. This being said, you definitely want to pay off your minimums and and make sure you pay your minimum on time as well. In an even more perfect world, you pay off your balance 100%. It's all paid off every single month. right? So let's say you guys are at a low rating, you get the guaranteed credit card, or you already have the free credit card. What I recommend is don't leave a balance on there if possible. Let's say you guys are going to McDonald's, you're going to Starbucks, you're going to anywhere that's low cost that you get your coffee or a drink every day or something to eat every day. Use the card as leverage. So in your mind, the purpose of me using this card is to increase my credit as a strategy. I'm strategizing right now. If you take your card, swipe, it's $1 purchase, $2 purchase, transfer the money over and pay it off, right? Try to get a bank account that you don't get charged you get unlimited transactions. And then just go, buy something, transfer the money. The next day, buy something, transfer the money. Once you get consistent with it, it's gonna be a mental thing, muscle memory, mental memory of something that you do regularly. It's gonna be embedded in your head and your body and your brain. And eventually, as you make these payments on time, you're starting to look at your limits. You're starting to look at your numbers. That being said, you're gonna get more comfortable with the amount of credit you have and where you're spending your money. You're actually looking at your invoices and stuff like that. So once you do this for a few months, your credit rating, you're gonna see boost, like this. Once you get over that 600 mark, and if you're already over 600 mark, great, then you're able to get approved for more cards. So my rule of thumb is the longer you have a relationship with a bank, the better. The more that they're willing to offer you different things, which the end goal is actually something called a line of credit. I'll go into that in a bit. So get another credit card from a different bank. Start with the $0 ones, right? Once you stack up a few $0 credit cards, do the same process. So spend $10, $5, pay down the card. Keep going with that. You're gonna notice your credit like this, and then it's gonna quickly move up into tiers. And in time, these banks are actually gonna start offering you promotional products. So 0% transfer from one card to another, which you can utilize. Other things are line of credits. So line of credits are my main goal. Is basically it's a loan. It's a line of credit, it's a loan, low interest. So much lower interest than a credit card would be. And this is a strong piece of leverage, guys. So instead of getting $1,000 limit to $10,000 limit, we start at $5,000 to $10,000 to $30,000 to even $50,000 to $100,000 in credit lines. That's huge for leverage. Obviously, you got to use that opportunity and that leverage wisely. But it's a good problem to have to get pre-approved. It's not even a problem. It's just a great opportunity to get pre-approved so that, let's just put it this way. If the banks are offering you pre-approval on a line of credit because your credit rating is moving up and you have success with the credit card, they want to get you into their family of products. So they want to get you into loans and things like that. So they are traditionally they will offer you, if your credit is good enough, a line of credit. And that's an easy way in. Then you can start stacking these different lines of credits from different banks. Then you have, an abundance of opportunity when it comes to, if you want to invest into something or something comes up in life, you have a lot of leverage. So that's the main tip from me today. That's free advice. What else did I want to throw in there? Another thing is, look at your invoices every single month and look at what you need to spend money on and what you don't. But just remember that rule of 10 and 30. So if in a perfect world, under 10% of your total limit. And but if you're under at least 30, then you won't see much of a movement downward in your credit rating. That's just, I'm not an accountant, guys. I'm not a financial advisor or planner, but that's worked for me. That's worked for my wife. So hopefully you guys can take that advice and do your own research, of course. But hopefully that was helpful for you guys. In my description, you're actually underneath here if you want to learn more about credit. One of the programs I utilized to learn more about credit hacking, bonuses from different cards and things like that, is a program from Ty. It's the Credit Mentor Program. So it'll be underneath my description here if you want to check it out as well. If not, I also do personal consulting and personal calls, so I don't mind getting on the phone with you, very low cost, and we can discuss how to fix your credit and how to make it better. And if I can help in any way, it would be much appreciated. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Please subscribe, hit the like button, comment below, and thanks for checking out the video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.